Hey guys! In the previous video we discussed concatenation, so in this video we'll be talking about the different types of errors and what they mean. Humans are prone to making mistakes. Sometimes we don't know better, and sometimes they're accidental. Programming mistakes can lead to one of four types of errors. These errors include type errors, syntax errors, zero division errors, and name errors. All of these errors mean different things, and when your code raises an error and does not work, we can get frustrated at times. That's one of the reasons why I've created this video. Hopefully this video can help solve some of your coding problems and answer some questions. Please comment down below if you guys have any questions and smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let's get into it. The first error we'll be talking about is the zero division error. This one is pretty easy to understand as the only thing that can cause this error is dividing by 0. So I will try to divide 100 by 0 and let's see if a zero division error occurs. And it does. As you can see, zero division error occurred. Even in math class, dividing a number by 0 is not possible. If you try this on some type of calculator like a graphing calculator, an error will also be raised. Now let's get into type errors. A type error arises when the coder tries to concatenate different data types. The only possibility of this error arising is only possible when using the plus operator. That is why it might be a better idea to use a comma instead of a plus operator when concatenating things. So here I will print my number is plus 40 and we'll see if a type error occurs. And it does, because we can only concatenate strings, not integers. The integer 40 was not converted into a string before concatenated, therefore a type error was raised. The third error we'll talk about is a name error. This error arises when Python sees a word that it does not recognize. Some things that can cause a name error include variables that have not been defined beforehand and then used in the code editor, code that has not been initialized yet, and if you're using the print command and you type a capital P instead of using a lowercase p. The reason the last one causes a name error is because a print command is a function, and functions must be lowercase for them to work. Now I'll try doing some of the examples I said would cause a name error, and we'll see if it actually does raise a name error. So I'll try to print hello. And it gives a name error because print is not defined. And if I try to print a variable that I have not defined yet, so 179, let's just make that a variable. And you also get a name error because 179 is not defined. The final error we'll be discussing is a syntax error. When a syntax error arises, it means there's something wrong with the way you wrote your code. You can think of it like Python grammar. In English, you must have correct grammar to have fluent and correct sentences. In Python, the syntax of your code must meet proper guidelines for your code to work. Variables starting with numbers, strings not having matching quotation marks, and variables containing spaces or symbols other than an underscore can all cause a syntax error. Keep in mind there are many more things that can cause a syntax error, and these are just a few of them. Now I'll try doing all of these and we'll see if it actually does raise an error. So I will create a variable with numbers, or beginning with numbers. And it's a syntax error because you cannot start with a number. I'll create a variable that has spaces. This also causes a syntax error because it has spaces. And if I print something with unmatching quotes, hello, sorry, we also get a syntax error here because the quotes are not matching. Another thing I would like to point out is that in every example where an error has occurred, the code editor has pointed to the place where the error occurred with a caret character. And this is the caret character right here, right here, right here. This is very helpful because if you do not understand what has caused an error, the caret character will help you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope this helped you, and if it did, please like and subscribe. Coding takes a lot of time and patience, but in the end, it's very rewarding. Comment down below if you guys are experiencing any problems or have any questions. See you in the next one. Bye!